Namaste, Kushra video. Today's topic is rehabilitation of polio. Poliomyelitis, also known as polio, is extremely infectious disease caused by poliovirus for which there is no cure. The virus, which mainly affected children under 5 years of age, attacked the central nervous system through the brain. It was originally through have entered via the spinal cord, but has now been proved to not be the case and can cause temporary or permanent paralysis. Muscle weakness most commonly in leg but can occur in the hand, neck and diaphragm. Fever, fatigue, headache, vomiting, neck, stable pain in arm and leg. The poliovirus can be spread food or water. They contact human feces and in some cases by infected saliva. It is not a new disease and was in fact first reported in England by the Mitchell Underwood in 1789. He described case of children who display weakness and paralysis of other lower extremity. Over the next 100 year of the average age increased number of cases reported rose. An epidemic of polio were reported from developed countries in the northern hemisphere. Each summer and fall, polio case in United States reached a peak in 1952 with more than 21,000 paralytic cases. A vaccine was first developed by Jonas E. Salk using killed or inactivated poliovirus was made available by injection in 1955. The introduction of the trivalent Sabin oral vaccine in 1962 was the beginning of the plan to eradicate polio. Post-polio syndrome. Despite the successful vaccination project, a new condition has developed known as post-polio syndrome. Post-polio syndrome is a condition that affects polio survivors years after recovery from an initial acute attack of poliomyelitis virus. Post-polio syndrome is mainly characterized by the new weakening in muscles that were previously affected by the polio infection and in muscles that seemingly were unaffected. Physical therapy management. There is no cure for post-polio syndrome and date there are no diaphragmatic treatment that has been identified at being affected in stopping or reversing the deterioration or symptom. Emphasis is currently on managing symptom and the role of the physiotherapist is important to help people with post-polio syndrome find suitable aids and intervention to lead independent lives. Physiotherapy is safe and effective when carefully prescribed and monitored by experienced health professionals. Cardiopulmonary endurance training is usually more effective than strengthening exercise and intense strengthening program using resistance or weight may be counterproductive as they can fatigue and already weaken compromise muscles. Plan for rehabilitation strengthening program perform as I described show a 60% increase in isokinetic strength, improve cardiovascular so decline in strength in 6 to 12 months and 5% increase in isometric strength. Use of modulatories. Electrical stimulus has been used to strengthen weakened muscles or to reduce muscles weakened through disuse as well as to decrease pain. Thank you.